Hey everyone, welcome to Off the Geek, and here's a video for Sea of Thieves with the cursed sails. This time it's about the Brigantine. It's a brand new ship. I got introduced to the game, and we're going to take a look at it, and kind of get familiar with it, and just see how it stands alongside the sloop and galleon. They call this one the Brigantine. It's got 2 masts, 3 sails total. The crow's nest is toward the back. Actually, it was originally toward the front, but they moved it toward the back. You can see the main design has one long kind of top deck. Doesn't have any front raised section, no rear raised section. I mean, so the captain's helm is kind of slightly raised, but there's no actual interior area, kind of like the galleon has. And even the sloop has that little walk down kind of lower area with the upper area for the helm. This one doesn't have that. It's like a convertible galleon. You can see it's got 4 cannons, 2 each side. Your capstan is sitting at the front. It's got 3 handles on it. And then you've got your helm sitting back here on a slightly sloped up and like raised up a little area, allowing the helm to sit a little higher above everything else. So you're kind of seeing above everyone, which is perfect. This is what it needs. Every boat has that kind of raised up area, and this is perfect for that. You got your normal spot for your ladder to go up to the crow's nest, and the crow's nest itself looks just like any other crow's nest. They're all actually quite the same. You got your bell on one side, and your the box for changing the flag on the other side. Yeah, the sails and adjustment mid deck for the front one, and the rear one actually sits right next to the helm. The second guy can be on helm and control those rear sails. The other one can control the front the front sail and cannons, as well as they can even kind of control the capstan if they need to. And when you're looking at the speed of the sails, it's kind of between the sloop and the Brigantine, or the sloop and the galleon. Here's the rear one turning. As for steering, this is centered on this one right now. If I rotate it all the way one way, you can see it's going to go past 1 time and half. It is a 1.5 turn rotation each time. So it's 3 rotations each way. Like I said, the capstan has 3 handles on it. And raise on, you'll see it's not too bad. It's 1 full rotation around is what lifts it all the way up. It's definitely good fitting. They definitely fit that spot between. So it's like between the sloop and the galleon, which is perfect. This is what needed. So I'll go below deck a little bit below. So as soon as you walk down, you can see it walks down right below the ladder for the crow's nest. It's a little odd. Sometimes you kind of actually find yourself climbing down and you'll kind of fall off or such, but it works out. It's still pretty good. So you come down here, the first thing you'll see is you've got the wood planks, and then to your left, the cannonball straight away. And then right to the right of the planks, you have your armory area with your ammo chest and the armory box on the wall. On the left side, just go back, you have the equipment, your clothing, and your vanity right along the other side of the brig. The opposite side, the right side, has the grog and the bananas. So there's your brig in the center. You go past that, you have the map itself, which does have access from the top toward the front of the boat to see straight down into the map room if you need. Now if you turn around behind the stairs, that's where you actually have like a little captain's room. It's got a little bed sitting on the ground, you got a little shelf, and you also have where you propose your voyages. So this is where you go if you want to propose them. You run down the stairs, you have to kind of make a hard right all the way around, and there's your voyage proposition table. Kind of a neat little area. It definitely hides it away. Actually does quite interestingly add a little hiding spot for any enemies that come on that want to kind of sabotage you. They can kind of go around the back, listen to walk here, and you can just kind of do the little sit command, and there you are, hidden behind that little wall. Just hope no one comes in and wants to propose a voyage or make changes to it, because then they'll see you. So let's take off though and show how the speed is. Get that full speed going. You'll notice that when you're at the captain spot, it's kind of like the galleon where you have a blocked view. The sloop doesn't have this obviously because you have to be able to run by one, but if you're on the Brigantine, you're a solo, or if your partner's doing something, you kind of can't see. You kind of have to come right next to that front mast to even see forward to make sure everything's clear. One little trick is to take that rear sail and just raise it a tad to match the other one, and now you've got a perfect view, and it doesn't take too much away from your speed. So now I'll do a little bit of turning, a hard turn it here. and you'll see it kind of how its turning looks. It's not a bad turn. It's actually a pretty good turning radius. Like I said, they've done a good job balancing between the sloop and the galleon. It doesn't quite turn as fast as the sloop. It's close, it's very close, but it doesn't have that long turn like the galleon. Man, can the Brigantine pull its way. It will cruise once you catch the sails. Yeah, you can see it moves really quick. It's fast. It's a fast little boat. And it's definitely agile. I'll show you a little bit about the hulls. We have found, you can see this little beam here that separates at the bottom. Anything to the left of this little back area, those will put holes that kind of spurt the water in. Anything before that is the kind of full leaking type holes. So it's kind of acts like the sloop in that sense, whereas the sloop has that back area where they only ever spurt in. But that is the Brigantine. Nice little boat. It's a nice little addition. If you're going to solo, it's not the best boat for you because it does have a little bit of a drawback trying to manage. And even as a duo, I kind of like the sloop myself, but this is definitely a doable boat. If you think you're going to have room in your duo run to have a third person, definitely choose this. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think below. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them as well. Put those in the comments. But thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great one out on the seas.